I will be still and listen to the truth. Your mind, underneath all the thinkingness, is complete and total silence. From which could you let this emerge? The meaning, the truth, the love, all that is there for you. What's really there, not the things that are passing through the mind and the ego's endless search for what's going to make it okay, that okayness which is ever present and always there. Far beyond okayness, what has been promised to you thus far in this course? God's will for you is perfect happiness. Your best interests are all that is occurring. You're a light. You are salvation to the world through your forgiveness. These are the kinds of thoughts which come from God and not from an ego vainly attempting to replace God. Today, could you allow yourself to sit in the stillness and the silence that is, and allow for the miracles? Make way for miracles, folks. It comes from the silence that's there. Could you be still and listen to the truth? Today, we'll allow ourselves to let go of any of this restlessness, any of the mind's constant seeking, chattering, all this mentalization that does not come from God, to allow the stillness and hear the truth that's here for us. I will be still and listen to the truth. Could you allow yourself to come to a place of stillness, of silence, of presence? And if there's any chattering in the mind, anything you think you need to do today, anything that's coming that would take you away from this stillness, could you simply begin surrendering any feeling behind any of those thoughts? Could you witness what's happening without getting caught up in what's happening? Could you open and be ready to receive in silence and stillness? And could you let go of any feeling that would have this stillness and this silence interrupted, and all the thoughts that go with it? Would you let go of that feeling and come to stillness and silence? Let me be still and listen to the truth. Are you still? Could you be still? Could you allow stillness and silence to avail you? And notice anything that comes up for you. Is there something that would interrupt this stillness and this silence? That's okay, without judging it or moralizing about it, getting further away from stillness and silence. Could you simply watch and witness anything that's happening without being attached to it, without making it a big deal? And could you go behind the thoughts and notice the feeling? Could you allow this to be passing? Could you be releasing whatever's arising? And could you allow silence through allowing any noise to pass? Would you allow stillness by allowing any movement of the mind or the body, what's going on, to pass? Just releasing. Could you release anything other than the stillness and the silence as you listen for the truth? And let me be still and listen to the truth. Always available, ever present, being handed to you should you receive it. The truth, your joy and happiness and love, an infinite supply to be passed on and shared with yourself. Is there anything that would obscure the truth, would have you move from this silence and stillness? If you find anything passing through the mind, any cares, worries, concerns, disturbances, could you be still as these pass by? Could you ignore the thoughts and just watch what's passing by, your stillness, your silence? Could you be surrendering anything that would obscure this stillness and this silence? Just noticing, turning it over. And could you surrender, give up anything other than this stillness, this silence, and listen to the truth? Would you surrender, be still, and know? Let me be still and listen to the truth. The kingdom of heaven within you, all God has for you here and now. Nothing you have to go after. Could you open to what's already there? Could you be in stillness and in silence and discover what's already there? Will you allow the miracle, the knowing, the truth, here and now? It's just a choice. Will you be still and listen to the truth? Let me be still and listen to the truth. And what comes through for you today as you're still and listen? This is your message for your brothers. Will you be the messenger of God this day, sharing what is true, freeing yourself and all from the vain imaginations of the ego, allowing your voice to be His? Be still and listen to the truth and share what is true.